Hi guys, welcome to New Pick a Card reading. So today we're looking into what do people most like about you. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're gonna see what people like about you. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. Then we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Two of Wands. Then we have Hawk, Dolphin, Lizard, then we have Mending, and Charity. Okay. So with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups, I feel like you don't speak your mind too much, and when you do, it's in a very soft-spoken, sweet and gentle way. People like how diplomatic you are. They like how thoughtful you are. If you're in a relationship with someone, you truly observe them and get to know them, and then you make like you make like little things to make them happy, and it makes them feel very loved because it's thoughtful and it's like you've really watched them carefully to try and figure out what this person likes and to please them. And I feel like you do that in relationships, like romantic relationships, but also in friendships. Like you know how to find out what how to please your friends, how to make them feel loved in the way that they like to be loved. I feel like you're romantic, you're sweet, you're gentle. I feel like you have a really nice voice. You speak very nicely, and people really like that about you. With the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, I feel like when you express emotion or when you express your feelings, it's in a very sweet, vulnerable, heart-warming type of way. It's very honest. It's very genuine, and people really like that about you. The Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's it's like you're offering something practical and you're offering something also beautiful. Page of Pentacles is about beauty, about learning, and practicality. And so when you offer something to someone, when I feel like you express your emotions a lot through acts of services in practical ways, and it's always very thought through and genuine, and I don't know, it's always beautiful to other people. They always feel like you express yourself or you give things that are very beautiful. And the Page of Cups is about being this kind of childlike, but in a good way. Like, you know, children, when they express emotions, it's very genuine, it's very upfront, it's really just there. And this is how you express your emotions, and people really like that about you because they feel that genuine expression of love and feelings from you, which makes them feel, well, happy. With the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands, this feels like even through difficult situations, you're always going to try and see the bigger picture. You're always going to try to find a way to redirect your life in the right direction. It's like, even through challenges, you can transform your own situation to something that will serve you. It's like, you're always making the choice to look further ahead, to keep going, to choose a better path, even though you're sad, even though you're grieving, even though you've lost something. And that's inspiring to people. Now with the hawk, it's a bit sorry. It's a bit similar, because the hawk is about it's about seeing clearly and being intuitive and being able to see the bigger picture. And so this means that through challenges, you're not just looking at the challenge, at the conflict that you're going through, you're looking at something bigger. You're looking at the whole picture from higher. And this applies in like your life, but it applies in other people's life too. And so if people are going through conflicts or challenges, if they come to you, then it helps them, because you help them see, you help them open their mind. You help them see their problems in another perspective, in another point of view, from another point of view. And this really helps them to see their situation more clearly, and they really like that about you. So there's a lot about intuition, because Dolphin 2 is about intuition. It's about being very intuitive and very intelligent, but mostly emotionally intelligent. And it's like, your presence is healing to other people. The dolphin is a very healing energy. It's a healer, a heart. So this person, which is you, when you come into contact with other people, they automatically feel more peaceful. They automatically feel more happy and at ease and comforted. And the dolphin is this energy that you yourself don't even know or are aware of your impact on other people. You don't even know or understand or are aware of how much you influence people just by being there. You don't even have to do anything really. It's just your energy as itself is really healing for other people. When you come into someone's life, you give them this light, you give them hope and inspiration. And it's also it's like people, when you come into their life, they feel like you're a blessing to them, that you're a blessing that was sent to them. And if you have this energy, then you're probably like, no way, people don't think that about me, that can't be true. Because the dolphin doesn't know how powerful he is. He underestimates how much he has an impact on other people. And so maybe as you're listening to me, you're not really believing it, but I assure you, your energy really impacts people in a very positive and healing way. Now, the lizard is about you being very sensitive to energies, which means that you can be very compassionate, or you can understand people even though you haven't gone through the same things they did. You're very in touch with your emotions and with other people's emotions. You're also very artistic, so that means that you can use those emotions to create art, which can be really good for you and which can inspires other people. This is the card of a dreamer, someone who's very creative, someone who's instinctual, and someone who has kind of a sixth sense. So as if you could predict things just because of how you feel. Like, it's like you can tell, oh yeah, this is going to happen just because you've had this feeling that it was going to happen. And this is another thing that people really like about you. Now with mending, this is the ability to forgive. This means that people really like that how forgiving you are, how compassionate you are. This means that if you have arguments with people, they're not very, if they know you well, they're not going to stress too much about it because they know that you're going to be able to forgive them. And obviously this can be taken advantage of if you don't have enough boundaries. I'm just saying. But in this positive light, this is just saying that, there's arguments in all relationships. So if you have a really dear friend or a very dear love partner or family members, and well, there's going to be conflicts at times, and it's completely normal, like small conflicts, nothing really bad or toxic. And well, even though those little conflicts arise, well, you're always going to remain friends or in good terms with your family, or in good terms with your romantic partner, because you have this forgiving nature, which is really appreciated by other people, because it makes them feel accepted and loved, even though they're imperfect and they make mistakes. Now, charity is about you being very generous. You're very helpful to other people. You're very giving. I feel like you're really good. You're really good at giving advice to people close to you, and giving a lot of your energy to other people, and people like how giving you are. Now, of course, you need to find balance to be sure that you don't like overgive, but this is just to say that people really appreciate your giving nature and your generosity. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're gonna see what people like about you. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Emperor and the Five of Wands. Then we have Hyena, Raccoon, and Bear. Then we have Happy, and Conviction. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords, people very like when you're honest. We really like that you're able to be completely honest and blunt. I feel like you're not always honest and blunt, but I feel like when you are, that's when people most like you, because they enjoy you being very upfront about your feelings, about your fears, about your desires, about your thoughts. I feel like being upfront and very, very blunt in your ways of speaking and talking about your truth causes you anxiety and stress, probably because of maybe a lack of self-esteem, or a lack of self-confidence, or a fear of being judged or something like that. But even though it's stressing you out, let me tell you, people actually really, really, really enjoy you being super honest and blunt. I feel like it's giving them clarity, and for some people it's actually inspiring them. Also, it allows them to see you more clearly, see your true authentic self, and still like you for who you actually are. And when you are this way, blunt and honest and direct, people very, very, very like that. Now, with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're a very action-oriented person, but well, you guys are very action-oriented people, and I feel like you're really passionate, and you really seek change. So I feel like you're not the type of person who will run away from change or transformations or stuff like that. I feel like you're the type to just move forward, go for it, take action, and make things happen. And people really enjoy that about you. They feel like it's very inspiring, and yeah, it's giving them motivation to do the same. I feel like you're really motivated and you really just go for what you want. With the Emperor and the Five of Wands, it feels like you have a very strong masculine energy. So you're able to create things, you're able to follow through your plans, you're able to make plans, you're good at organizing. I feel like you're really stable, very focused. I also feel like you know what you want, you know what you deserve, and you're very strong about your goals and desires. You're not letting anyone step on your feet. With the Five of Wands, it's like you're not afraid of conflict. You're gonna face conflict if you need to. If in order to create what you want or achieve your desired outcome, you need to have a conflict with someone or you need to confront something, you will do it. You have no fear. You will go for it. And people really, really, really enjoyed that about you, because few people are able to just step forward, take the lead, confront people, and tell their opinion and stuff like that. I feel like you can do that. I feel like if you disagree with something, you will say it and you won't be afraid to confront it. If you are against certain rules or certain ways of doing things, you're going to express yourself or you're going to stand up for yourself, and people really appreciate that about you. Now, with Hyena, so this is a double kind of message. So that what people like about you is when you're funny and charming and witty. Hyena is someone who makes a lot of jokes. This is someone who's really charming, someone who has a really good humor. It's also someone who uses sarcasm a lot, and people think that you're really fun to be around. They actually really enjoyed that about you. One thing that I do have to say with Hyena, though, is that often people with this characteristic will use sarcasm and humor in order to hide their actual truth. So let's say you disagree with something, but you don't want to just be upfront about it. So let's say it's something controversial that you feel, and you express yourself, you express your thought, but since it's controversial, you don't want to like offend anyone, and so you're going to use sarcasm or humor in order to express your truth. Well, people are going to see it as something very friendly, but the truth is you're actually hiding your truth, your actual truth, with sarcasm or humor, which makes it not totally genuine and not totally authentic. And so this is something to be careful about. If you can be very honest and upfront and direct in the way that you express your truth without covering it with jokes or humor or sarcasm, it'll be much better for everyone, including yourself. And you can still keep being funny. You can still keep being sarcastic or have a good sense of humor and make jokes, but you shouldn't use that to cover some truth or to lessen some of your thoughts or truth that you think could be controversial or could be rejected by other people. Now we have Raccoon. So Raccoon is about you having a lot of talent. People feel like you're an incredible artist, but they also feel like you might not get enough recognition from other people. It's like you're an artist undercover. It's like people haven't discovered you yet, but you have incredible talent and a lot of potential, and people appreciate how talented you are. It does feel like you're not like very known yet, or you don't have a lot of followers or something like that, because Raccoon is about hiding, it's about shadows, but it's someone who's extremely talented. And so the people who know you really appreciate your artistic side. They really think that you're exceptional, but you don't have the recognition that you deserve. And one thing I can say about that with Raccoon is that the reason why you're not you don't totally have the recognition that you deserve right now is because you're not being completely authentic in the work that you do. So let me give you like an example. If you do some, if your artist work involves inspiring other to be better people, well, you need to portray yourself exactly as you are while promoting that those values. I don't know if you get it. Like, let's say you tell people that you need to be compassionate, you need to be forgiving, you need to accept yourself and love yourself as you are, but then you portray yourself as this perfect person. Well, then you're not really being authentic with your followers, you know? Like, if you tell people to accept themselves and love themselves and all that, well, you also have to show that you're not perfect, and that even though you're not perfect, you are loving yourself. Do you get it? It's like you need to be completely honest and authentic about who you are in every possible way, your shadow side, your light side. And when you do that, people can see you for who you really are, and then they can really think that you're genuine, and then they will follow you. And so by being completely honest and authentic with who you are, you're going to attract more people because they're going to feel that authenticity from you. But either way, like people really appreciate your talent. They feel like you're extremely talented and that you deserve more recognition from people in general. Now, Bear, this is about you coming out of hibernation, letting go of old patterns and habits that used to be toxic, in order to transform into this new person with more healthy habits and more positive view on life. Okay? And this means that people really like how you overcome challenges. They feel like you're extremely strong. They feel like you have an incredible amount of strength. And they're very inspired by how you're able to transform yourself and transform your life. It's like they're seeing you going from this feeling of heaviness or even depression, like really more negative, difficult, heavy energy, and transform it into something much more positive. They see this transformation going on within you and in your life continuously. They keep seeing you evolving and evolving and evolving, and this truly inspires them, and they really like that about you. And I feel like this also, as if you are an artist, whatever it is that you create, people can see that through your work, the evolution that you're going through constantly, and that inspires them to do the same. Now, happy, this is a sense of being content and fulfilled with what you have in the present moment. This is about trusting in the divine. This is about being in alignment with the divine plan for your life, the divine's plan for your life. And so people really like your energy of happiness. When you're happy, when you feel content, when you just enjoy the present moment and feel fulfilled just the way you are with exactly what you have in the present moment. When you are in that energy, people really, really, really like being around you, and they really like that you're able altogether to just be in that energy. Conviction, well, this is because you truly believe in your beliefs, like whatever your beliefs are, because you're all different people, but whatever your beliefs are, people really enjoy or like or admire how strong your beliefs are, and how deep your conviction is in what you do, in your values, in your beliefs, in your thoughts, in all of that. Okay, it feels like you're a really passionate person, like I said before, and you really go for what you want, and you're really convinced that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing, and you're, like, your path is the right path for you, and your beliefs are the right beliefs for you, and all of that, and you're so convinced that it's really admirable. And yeah, people really like how strongly devoted to your values, goals, desires, beliefs you are. So if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're gonna see what people like about you. So we have 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Wands, and 4 of Cups. Ace of Wands, 7 of Swords. Then we have Snake and Elephant that came together. Fox and Stingray. Then we have Peace and Fearless. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is about really being busy, but it's also about multitasking. I feel like you could be doing lots of things, or you could be a really hard worker, or you could be like juggling between work, school, family, friends, and stuff like that, but you're actually pretty good at doing that. I feel like you're giving, like you give time to other people. You're good at helping other people. This could be that you're generous too, with the 6 of Pentacles. And so people feel like you give your attention at multiple places in a balanced way, and they really like that about you. With the King of Wands and the 4 of Cups, still, this tells me that when it comes to like work, career, and empowerment, you're really balanced. You're really in your power. King of Wands is someone who has strong goals, strong abilities to like achieve what they want. They're a leader, and they're very focused, very passionate, and they can make things happen. Clarified by the 4 of Cups, this tells me that you're I feel like you're really confident in yourself and what you want and what your boundaries are. I feel like you have a really strong masculine energy to you, and I feel like you have no difficulty saying no to other people. Like I feel like a lot of people, they're not able to say no. They have lack of boundaries, and they're having a really hard time saying no to people offering them stuffs, or when people ask them for help, or when there are opportunities that they're not actually interested in. They have a hard time saying no, but you don't. Like, you can say no. You have no difficulty doing that, and that's something that people really appreciate about you, because you're confident in yourself, you know your worth, and you take the place that you deserve. Ace of Wands and 7 of Swords. This feels like you're someone with lots of potential. I don't know if you're exploiting your potential to the maximum, but people really appreciate how how much potential you do have. I feel like people feel just from being close to you, they feel something that inspires them. They feel something that awakens some type of passion within them, and it feels like you ignite something into people. And I don't even think you're aware of this, but you ignite something into people because of the potential that you have within you. I don't think that you are acting on this potential, because it's clarified by the Seven of Swords, which is often related to running away. And so I feel like what they do like is the potential that you have, but there's something important to look into here, because it feels like you're not tapping into it even though it is in you. I'm going to show you. You can read it. This could be helpful for you if you want to screenshot it or something. But it's a bit related to this Ace of Wands and Seven of Swords here, because this is saying that you have incredible spiritual and creative potential within you. This is saying that even though you're not completely aware of it, you're a very magical person. Like, you can make a lot of things happen. You can create a lot of things. You can be very abundant and prosperous in life, but you're just not tapping into it. It feels like there's a lot of things within yourself that you're not awakened to just yet, like how much you can create, how much potential you have in your career, in your spiritual life, and in life in general. I feel like there's something more esoteric or spiritual that you should be tapping into, that you're not tapping into currently, that would really allow you to be super prosperous and attract a lot of abundance to you. And this is coming up in what people like about you, because people feel that energy within you. Like I've said before, even though you're not tapping into it, people feel that. They feel how you can accomplish so many things. They feel how you could create so much and attract so much wealth and abundance and fulfillment to you. And so this attracts people to you even though you're not tapping into that energy. It's all in you. And if you read what the page I've just shown you, it tells you how to tap in that energy, how to connect with that energy a bit more, so to help you exploit that potential that you do have for your highest good. Now, it's clarified by the elephant. And the elephant is someone who's very focused. Like I said, with the King of Wands, it's a bit the King of Wands energy. If you use that creative power you have within yourself and you create something with it, you're going to be unstoppable, because you have, I can't even explain it. Like, it's incredible. This energy is very strong, very attractive. And this basically says that you have a lot of luck. It's like you yourself as a person is very auspicious, which means that you can really create things that are going to be successful and fulfilling and bring a lot of good fortune to you. Because you have this ability to focus, it means that you can go through plans and creative projects and actually like realize them, not stop halfway through. I feel like so far you could be in the energy, like right now you could be in the energy that of not finishing your projects or stuff like that, and just going halfway through and then dropping it. But you have what you need, like the energy needed, the personality traits needed to actually achieve what you want if you tap into it. I'm also going to show you this one so you can screenshot it too, because there's also an important message in this. It is basically saying that you have this potential to destroy any obstacle in your way. So this card appears when you feel stuck, when you don't really know where to go, what to do, how to do it. And it's basically saying that if you just trust and move forward and keep advancing, even though there are obstacles on your way, you'll make things happen and it will work. This could also say that you have this connection with faith, like as if you couldn't really tap into trust of the divine or something like this, because I feel like all your spiritual potential is kind of not awakened yet, and this means that you need to dive in spiritual stuff so that you can embrace it. And by embracing your spiritual side, it's going to help everything unfold, and it's going to bring you success and fulfillment, and it's going to help you overcome obstacles you currently find yourself in. And this goes again with this potential that people see in you, which means that you attract people because of this potential, and people like you because they can see that potential into you. But there's a message here saying that you really need to tap into your spiritual gifts, into your spiritual self, into the spiritual side of life, in order to be able to tap into who you are, which is going to unblock so many things for you. Now we have the fox. Now the fox has also two sides to him, okay? This means that if you're in a good place, if you're feeling balanced and fulfilled and content in your life, then you're an incredible partner. You're very committed, you're very loving, you're very giving and generous and nurturing. Like the fox is the perfect romantic partner, basically. So this means that it's mostly about commitment and love, and which means that people can see that you have potential to be a match, like a romantic match for life on the long term, if you are balanced in and content in your life. Because if you're not, it's the opposite. Then you're sneaky and not trustworthy, and people have a hard time believing you or trusting you, because you're unsure of who you are, because you're unsure of your identity, because you're not truly connected to your authentic self. You get sneaky and kind of not authentic and deceitful and that kind of stuff. But that's not who you are. That's just because you're unbalanced and not connected to your true authentic self. And I feel like you might have a really hard time understanding this, because I can see in this reading that you're not completely connected to your spiritual self, which I'm going to repeat as much as I can. You need to connect to that spiritual side of yourself. Maybe look into like shadow work on Google. Just look shadow work or healing chakras, how to balance my chakras or something like that, or how to tap into my spirituality, or divine masculine or divine feminine. Look at something like this, or like, I don't know, self-growth, something, whatever, healing. Like, this is gonna help you, okay? Dive into this stuff. This is going to help you connect with the spiritual energy, and this is going to unblock so many things for you. Because when you're in balance, people see this committed, loving partner that you have the potential to be. This is one of the qualities of the fox. But then it's also someone who's incredibly smart. Someone like people, they get to know you, and they, instead of seeing this sneaky side that they would if you're unbalanced, they see this very intelligent, smart person who's full of wisdom and knowledge and who's worthy of trust. The fox becomes then an incredible teacher, awesome teacher, that can guide other people. And yeah, pretty much that's what it is. It's also saying that you're really enchanting and mysterious, like, which makes you very attractive to people. So I'm going to also show you this. You can read it, screenshot it. It could give you some insights. And lastly, we have stingray for the animals. So the stingray it's again about potential. I feel like people really, really like you for your potential, which means that, your potential is actually you. It's actually your true authentic self. It just means that you're out of balance. And obviously people are not going to like too much like the negative, the shadow parts of a person, even though they should, because everything about anyone, even the shadow side, even the unresolved things is lovable, because everyone has to go through those challenges. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The point is, you have this ability to grow, to overcome your own challenges, to overcome all these things in which you feel stuck within yourself or within your life. You are able to overcome them. You have this incredible strength and capacity for personal growth. This is your ability to get out of your comfort zone. It's like constantly in your life, you're going to be faced with the decision to stick to the old, to the comfortable, to the familiar, or to let go and release the old, comfortable, and familiar, to step into challenges and things that are a bit more uncomfortable, but that are going to allow you to grow and become a better person and be in a better place in your life for your fulfillment and happiness. So you have the ability within you to transform yourself and get out of this comfortable old way of doing things. Get out of your comfort zone and come into this new place of transformation, happiness, and fulfillment, which at first feels very uncomfortable and challenging, but which will be much more fulfilling to you on the long term. So then again, I'm going to show you the page. I really suggest you read it because it could really give you insight and advice for yourself and your life. But basically, it's really just that people really like that you have this ability for growth. It's like whether you like it or not, you're always eager to change, to transform, to grow, to become a better person, to transform yourself, to transform your life. And this can be a really uncomfortable position for you, because this means that you're always outgrowing situations, which can feel kind of discouraging with time, because things always end up not working. But it's not that things aren't working, it's that you're allowing something better to come into your life. You're allowing yourself to grow and open up to people, things, situations that are more fulfilling to you and that are going to bring you much more happiness and balance. Okay, then we have peace. So peace, this means that people really appreciate that you have this sense of acceptance for absolutely everything. This means that you have the ability to accept anything that happens in your life and just feel peaceful about it. I feel like you're the kind of person that could just say, well, yeah, this is just how it is, and it doesn't affect you that much. You just accept it as it is. Or this can be about situations in your life, but it can also be about yourself, which means that you just accept yourself the way you are, without judgment and without feeling like super down about it. And you also accept other people as they are without judgment, which allows you to always kind of feel at peace, always kind of feel fulfilled in your situation, no matter how challenging. And people really appreciate that about you, because it's like you have this really accepting nature of everything, which probably makes things easier for you too. Now, fearless is about you being able to overcome any challenge and just go for it, basically. Fearless is that you're not letting fear block you from transforming or achieving your goals or stuff like that. You're able to release fear, release fear. Yeah. You're able to release fear, overcome it, and make anything that you want happen and move forward despite of worries or doubts or whatever that could come as a blockage or challenge. And they really appreciate or like or admire that you have this capacity to let go of fear and just go for it. So if you chose pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.